they live, they ain't gonna be keeping on drilling, you know, they gonna start thinking about something different, so it's gonna be just a trend. Real life.
It ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Well, this little mic right here, shout out to my brother Reallyfe Street Stars Joker. This kind of hit home for me because I'm one of them cats that grew up under Chief. Chief been on the nigga since I was 14, bro, young nigga. And I could say I was eat greedy too, because I would walk beside them, whether if I wasn't in they count thoroughly like that, but I was one of those that had my own lane, but watch them niggas and just listen. So it's a two-part question for you and salute to you, bro, because I'm from the Grove too. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them legends that's from the Grove as an MC. So salute to you with your mindset, because I'm 38, you 32. So nigga, I'm listening and learning. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that. Listening and learning from a nigga that came from the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And doing what you're doing. So salute to you, my nigga, being from the Grove, doing what you're doing from one hood nigga to another. Chief, you laid the foundation. You know what I'm saying? You stamped in the city. How do you feel about where music is right now, despite the drill music scene that was trying to take over in Dallas? Because you talked about the cars, the clothes, the hoes. That was your talk. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about where music is right now in Dallas versus the drill scene trying to take over? And my question to you, Eat Greedy, is what made you become so Eat Greedy and not on that drill music scene? You know what I'm saying? And not waver over to what they was on. So, you know what I'm saying? Start with Chief.
I mean, well, you know, far as the drill music, man, it be a lane for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lane for everything. And then, you know, these youngsters, we probably talked about killing back then, and they, you know, niggas were talking about killing, it just wasn't drill. You know what I'm saying? They just wasn't sliding everything. You know? These boys sliding everything right now. They walking everything down. So, but it's a lane for everything. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that shit go, you know, because eventually if they live, they ain't gonna be keeping on drilling, you know, they gonna start thinking about something different, so it's gonna be just a trend. It's gonna come and go like it is. Like, as you can see, I don't think too many rappers talking about doing too much sliding right now. Why? Because the record labels done sign these boys, gave them all their money, boy dead, boys in penitentiary. You got so many rappers locked up doing so many months and years and like was at the high totem pole like, damn, what you doing getting locked up, fam? For what? Like, you don't even supposed to be doing that type of shit no more. But, you know, once again, social media put pressure on these boys to really have to be what they talking about and, you know, current what people say, then, you know, that's what done been the outcome. You know what I'm saying? But with what the new Dallas case is, and probably a lot of people in the game, everybody talking about getting some money. You know, boys tired of dying and going to jail. You know, boys want to goddamn me. You know, they ain't got no, you know, niggas was talking about fucking some hoes. You know, goddamn me trying to peel, niggas trying to floss and, you know, live life and let the haters be the haters. So, you know, with me back then, that's what I always been on. I never been a hater. I always been a player. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, trying to scream it like I mean it, that what I was on. So, with the world kind of transitioning, you know, boys don't hustle hard like how we did. We were trapping, knocking doors down. Boys finessing now. You know, they scamming. They don't even have to get their hands dirty, you know. So they bag coming a little different. So it's like, you know, shit, they talking that shit. It's just like, that's the way of the world now. Boys, you know, boys getting it in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the music and the music ain't gonna do nothing but go how the world going. You know what I'm saying? For a little while, we were kind of struggling with niggas in the house. So, you know, the killing was, you know, it was the thing. It was going on. We were getting publicized about Chicago, all this. So it was going on. But now, you know, shit. Girl, that pandemic came. Girls got that bag. And people got money. You just see trips to Jamaica. You know what I'm talking about? You just see.
Outside, I know she working out.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the music, it got to transition over. So it's like, for me, it's like it's perfect timing. It's been me, you know what I'm saying? Now I don't even got to get out of character, so that's what I look at the music. It's just you know, transitioning over like it always do.
Okay. You remember the question, big bro? What made you become Eat Greedy versus the drill music that was taking over? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I mean, I think, bro, I really just feel like it was my upbringing. I mean, of course, nigga was surrounded by that shit, but it's like, you know, I just really understood my role as a man, you know what I'm saying, and understanding that I'm a leader and I got certain responsibilities. And bro, when you chosen and when you the one, you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to it be put in position to create generational wealth, you just do shit a different way. And all the time people not gonna understand. Trust me, bro, like I be gone home, you know what I'm saying, and my kids be like, you know, I ain't seen daddy and Wood, but they don't you know, nigga trying to make this shit shake, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, bro, part of my responsibility, and I feel like every black man, you know what I'm saying, who lead any type of household, is it's your responsibility to just put certain people in position. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about the message behind New Dallas, bro, it's my identity. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so intertwined with E Greedy, bro, because it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. It's just a different title on it. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want everybody to eat. Like, nigga ain't on no hating shit. Nigga always been player made. You know what I'm saying? Nigga always want to see everybody win. Like, you know.
Ain't no wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's how it's supposed to be. Chief, let me get your take on, you know, Dallas only has a few artists that really, you know, kind of rise to that level, and we seen the coming up of Big X the Plug over the last couple of years.
Gotcha.
Give me a take on like just his rise to stardom. You know, to see him walking red carpets on the Godzilla soundtrack, and still representing Dallas. You know, representing the Grove. For you, just again, for what you saw Dallas could be, to see even what he's able to do with the technically worldwide success. How do you take it in?
I mess with Big Fella. I always was kind of campaigning like when he was doing his movement. Like I was like, you know, his beat selection and his flow. I was like, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the little honey put me on him. You know what I'm saying? I was riding and she was like, what you know about him? I be in the studio with him. I was like, let me check him out. I was like, yeah, he got something. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just to see how, you know, he done had his success and what he got going, I salute it. You know what I mean? Like, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a beautiful thing. You dig? Like, it done help generate why the city, why we are how we are right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I salute him. You know what I mean? I'm proud of it, to be honest.
It's crazy because, you know, you've always been on some player shit. If anybody was trying to see the way they should carry themselves as a man, you've always kind of been the epitome of that.
Appreciate it.
So I got to ask both of y'all, you know, we are coming out of a drill era, a beef era where beef was kind of pushing the music forward to where they was trying to, you know, people wanted to see rappers crash out. I don't know why fans want to see, are they rappers really what they talk about?
Right.
I'm like, if they didn't talk about it, they won't have to see if they're really about that, but that's what they chose to talk about. Do y'all feel like that era, and G, I'll start with you, do you feel like that era is technically done, that most rappers are really trying to get to some player shit, like some money, some females, versus the ARs and ready to pop somebody at the club? Like, do you feel we're done with that, or do you feel like that is still lingering in some people's rhymes and lyrics and niggas still trying to make a life out of that?
Like fam said, I feel like it's an audience for everybody. Now in terms of scaling the business and like being ultra successful, I don't think you can be ultra successful trying to major in drill music today. I don't think it's longevity in it. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you can't get no money doing it. You can get some money, but I'm telling you, bro, what they don't tell you, bro, these labels, they look at drill rappers as a liability, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like when it come to getting booked and all that shit, like it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Phone calls will like, oh, we can't have him at this venue.
Right.
Oh,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
can't put you at this club. Like,
And that type of shit, if you got an investor, because that's all the label really doing, they not gonna, even if they do decide to fuck with you, you probably gonna get 25% of your value, if that. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, it ain't no longevity in it. Niggas that I know in real life who do this shit, on me, I tell them that, like, bro, you square business, you had some real motion, you know, with this shit, but it ain't no long, like, you ain't gonna get no big, if you trying to make a living off this shit, you know what I'm saying, and really take care of your family out this shit, you gotta transition. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel drill rappers or rappers that be, just beefing all day, do you feel like they should get life insurance policies and put their partners as their beneficiary?
They partners?
Yeah, they partners.
Hell nah, not they partners.
Why not? Why not they partner? I mean, they riding with them all day. I mean, goddamn.
Nah, hell nah, man. Listen.
They partner gonna fuck them over?
Hey, nah, all I'm saying is, bro, this is just my opinion. To each his own. Like, bro, nigga gotta understand, I ain't touched no real money until my baby mama told me she was pregnant. You understand what I'm saying?
That's straighten the man up.
So, so my motive is for the family. You got niggas out here who idolize and spend more time with their niggas than they do their kids.
That's why I said, won't they put their partner on the benefit? Hey, you inherit my money if something happen to him.
He said, that ain't man.
Nah, that ain't. Nah, when
What are they gonna do with that money?
I ain't gonna lie, niggas like that can't even be around me, bro. Niggas who don't take care of their kids, niggas can't even be around me, bro.
Boy, they ain't got nothing to lose.
I'm gonna tell you something. A nigga who don't take care of his kids, a nigga he'll tell on you too. Because one thing they got in common is they don't accept responsibility, bro. You know what I'm saying? So nah, yeah.
They run from all that shit. So
Preach, young
put it
nigga.
on that man.
Preach, young nigga. Yeah.
Gee, what you think? Should boys, at least if they out here drill rapping, should not only have an LLC in their name, the way G had just basically kind of gave boys the game of what they need to be doing, but should boys move around with like life insurance policies? Therefore,
I mean, you know what? Somebody got to think for them. Probably so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because I'm knowing, just because they rapping that drill shit, they knowledgeable of knowing, like, hey, because they'll tell you, nigga, I'm going to live by it, I'm going to die by it. You know what I'm saying? So somebody should be smart and be like, man, you probably got a kid or two, you know what I'm saying? Man, mama ain't put, because a lot of people, parents don't, know about life insurance, you know what I'm saying, or be up on it, you know what I'm saying? So they need to have somebody in the crew, you know what I'm saying, that's go goddamn me be, goddamn me the one who thinking level head and be like, shit, we out here living like this, nigga, we better, make sure our family's straight, my nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It could be the leak to change the generational wealth. You need
to see that.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move. Hey.